welcome to my channel. This is Katerina from the Evolution of Stitches, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to knit the stockinette stitch. The stockinette stitch is one of the most traditional and widely used knitting stitches, and it gives you this beautiful texture. It's knitted by using the knit stitch on one side and the purl stitch on the other side. So join me in this tutorial in order to learn how to knit this beautiful stitch. My previous two tutorials were on how to knit the purl stitch and the knit stitch, and now I'm going to use both these stitches in order to create my stockinette stitch. So I have already cast on my stitches. I'm going to use 18 stitches for this tutorial, and I'm going to drop these last two. So as I said, for the stockinette stitch I'm going to knit one row of purl stitches and one row of knit stitches. So I'm going to start knitting my purl stitches. I'm going to slip the first stitch on my knitting needle without knitting it, and then I'm going to knit my row of stitches the way we knit our purl stitches in the Greek way. So if you don't know how to knit the purl stitch in the Greek way, please watch my tutorial on it. I think the Greek way is an easy way of knitting because you just use your thumb in order to create the stitches. So you don't need to do any extra movements, and this saves you time. So now I have knitted my 18 stitches. I'm going to drop the last two. I'm going to hide these tails when I finish working on my project, and now what I need to do is to grab the needle with the stitches on my left hand and the working needle on my right hand, and I'm ready to start my second row, which will be a row of knit stitches. Again, I am going to slip the first stitch, and now my yarn should be at the back of my working right needle, and I'm going to work the stitches the way I knit the stitches in the Greek way. So there is a tutorial on how to do it. Please watch that tutorial. As you can see, if you work in the Greek way, you can knit very fast. I'm not knitting as fast as I can now because the way I sit is not suitable for knitting. I have finished the second row, and now you can start to see my stockinette stitch. As you can see, my knitting project has two sides. This is the side which is considered the right side, let's say, the correct side, and this is the side which is considered the wrong side, the back of the stockinette stitch, which resembles purl stitches. Again, I'm going to change the needles on my hands, so I'm going to have the needles with the stitches on my left hand and the working needle on my right hand. I'm going to slip the first stitch, and I am going to knit purl stitches because I'm at the wrong side of my knitting project. and I have finished this row 2. An easy way to remember what stitches you should use on every row is to look at the shape of your stitches. So if you see these V's are considered to be the knit stitch. So on this row you will have to knit stitches, and when you are here, when you see these horizontal bumps, these are considered purl stitches. So on this row you will crochet purl stitches. I'm going to crochet a few more rows and show you what my stockinette pattern will look like after a while. So this is the way we knit our stockinette stitch. As you can see, it creates V's on the side where we knitted our knit stitches. So each one of these V's is one knit stitch, and on the other side where we knitted purl stitches, it creates these horizontal bumps. So this is the way we knit the stockinette stitch. I hope you liked my tutorial. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will be happy to read your comments, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, think positive. Thanks for watching and bye for now.